Congratulations, now you have puppies. The first thing I like to do when you have puppies is this is the scenario here. Everyone's great, everyone's feeding great, no trouble. All these scenarios is the best case scenario. But before we get to this point, this is about week 2 of the puppies. All of them are eating well. This is the first thing I give a mom right after or when she's having puppies is I try to give her these calcium tablets. And I'll try to give her at least 2 to 3 when she's in labor. The first puppy she has, I start giving her these. Every day after that, I give her 1 to 2 of these tablets to help replace her calcium,
the first couple of hours
to provide nutrition for her puppies, and also to give her calcium to replenish the calcium she's losing on her puppies. Very important here. It could be 2 tablets depending on the weight of your dog. I don't recommend giving Tums. People give Tums. The first thing we're going to do when the puppies are born are weigh them. We're going to come up here, find us a small digital scale, weigh the puppy, record the weight. And we're going to do this every day and make sure the puppies are gaining. Don't be panicking the first day if they lose an ounce or so, because that's pretty common right after they're born. Just remember, documentation. Also notice that I have these puppies in a swimming pool, plastic that's easy to clean, sterilize, and I have one simple rug in here. Even if you don't have a rug in here when they're first born, any obstacles in there, that could be sheets, that could be cedar chips, all that is bad to have in here the first day or 2 for your puppies, because they're just figuring out how to eat. So anything they're having to fight in order to get nutrition is going to hold them back. Don't worry about making it look cute the first day or so. The main thing is for them to figure out how to latch on to mom, how to find mom. So we don't want a bunch of sheets or covers in there or any type of cute blanket. All we want is for them to be able to figure out how to nurse and do this effectively the first day or so. Again, all this is a swimming pool. We're going to monitor these puppies while they're in here. Then once they get about a day or 2 old, then we're going to transfer them into the whelping box you saw earlier. But the first day or 2, I don't want any kind of sheets in there. This rug can't really get a puppy tangled up in it. It's kind of stiff, but it gives enough comfort. Also, you notice I have a heat lamp. This is vital. The main thing that gets puppies the first couple of days is not having enough heat. You could also have a heating pad up under here, those type of things. Make sure you use the appropriate ones though. But this is just a simple setup for the birth and the first day or so. I also recommend bathing the mom before she has puppies to make sure you get her as sterile as you can. So again, simple, the first day or 2 when you have puppies. This keeps them from getting tangled up in the sheets or covers or any type of obstacle you have in there. Also, people panic a lot of times. If you'll notice here, the mom has all 8 puppies in front of her and 1 puppy's behind her. Oh my God, she's going to starve that puppy. No, that puppy's probably a bigger puppy, probably feeds a lot. She knows this, so she's already pushing it to the back, saying you've had enough. You need to let your brother or sisters eat. She will do this with groups of 4 or 5 also. Now we see mom here with about 5 or 6 puppies behind her, 2 to 3 puppies in front of her feeding. She's only giving nutrition to those 2 or 3. They must be the smaller ones of the bunch, so she's making sure they have their independent times. There are 10 bottles in the front. There's 3 puppies, so she's making sure they get what they need. This is the ideal situation once you've passed the 3 or 4 day mark. This is the critical period, the 3 or 4 day mark, to make sure they get plenty of nutrition, figure out how to suck, and those type of things. One thing we do want to talk about here is make sure you check their mouth to make sure there's no obstructions in there. And make sure their eyes will be closed now and their ears will be closed for about 10 to 14 days. But you just want to inspect the puppy make sure there's no abnormalities with the mouth that would hinder them from being able to drink.